Hello, my name is Jed Richardson, President and CEO of Trigon Metals. Hopefully you're seeing this video after the announcement of our global resource expansion at the Kombat Mine in Namibia from 7 million tons to 39 million tons. With all that's going on in Trigon, we didn't want shareholders and investors to miss the gravity of this announcement. So what happened? How did this happen? Let's put this in context. The Kombat Mine operated for 45 years, and in those 45 years, 12.5 million tons of high-grade copper ore were removed from this operation. What we have done in this work is we have now expanded that resource to more than 3 times what was there historically, or what was mined historically. More than almost approaching 7 times the resource that we had initially. Now, we were able to do this because there was a huge database of old drilling at the Kombat Mine. It's an old operation. Throughout its history, there was a significant amount of drilling to regularly increase the resource, to test and see where ore was and where it wasn't. We were able to take a look at that old drilling. We actually have all of the old core, all of the old results, and incorporate that into our resource database. That added almost 4,000 new holes to our resource database. That work had to be validated. So in order to do so, we took holes that were drilled in proximity of holes that were drilled by the company in 2017, where we could compare those holes, see the results from the historic drilling, compare them to the new drilling, and validate that they were done properly. We also were able to assay some of the old drill data to see that we were actually that the assays were done in a proper manner. All of that lined up, and we were able to use that data. We increased the resource envelope by almost 160%. We were also able to model all of the old drilling in 3 dimensions, and that gave us a better look at what had been mined and what hadn't been mined, and that also contributed to the resource, where in the past we had a lot of there were portions of the deposit that we had assumed were mined out that were not touched at all. I think where the effort really had its greatest impact is in the open pit. For the last 3 years, the company has been focused on restarting the Kombat Mine from open pitable resources. But in doing this work, we were actually able to properly look at what could be recovered from an open pit and how and what an appropriate cutoff ratio would be. We assumed a cutoff ratio of 0.6% copper, and we increased the pit shell to include now 19 million tons of copper ore. Our larger open pit, larger resource, and points to a larger project. And I think this is going to be great for our shareholders, of course. It will also be fantastic for the country of Namibia, because I think we'll be able to employ more and be a stronger contributor to the economy there. So please stay tuned. We will have more results shortly from Silver Hill, but also we'll be re-looking at the Kombat project and reevaluating that for near-term development. All the numbers that I've mentioned and some of the slides that we showed here in this presentation will all be available on our website in the new investor presentation. Please take a look at that, and thank you for your attention for what we're doing at Trigon. Thank you.